Once upon a time, there was a mouse who buried his heart in the garden. Lately, everything in his life seemed just too exhausting. Too tired to figure out his emotions, he grabbed a shovel and buried his heart among a bed of flowers. While he worked, he noticed several fluffy clouds in the sky, preparing for rain. Pressing his paws to his ears, he could feel how cold they had become. So when he finished, he rushed inside and warmed himself up by the fire. It rained that night, and he slept soundly to the lullaby of raindrops hitting the roof. A couple days after the rain shower, he noticed a little green sprout poking out from the spot where he buried his heart. With a cup of tea in hand, he approached the flower bed. It was so tiny, but cheerfully vibrant. At the time, he didn't know what possessed him to water it, but curiosity compelled him. Watering can in hand, he wondered, what would this small plant grow into? Every day he watered it and talked to it, and every day it grew a little more. After a week, it was a couple of inches taller than all the other flowers, with a small bud on top. Somehow, this plant made the mouse feel energized, and he felt a warmth in his chest where his heart used to be. And then it bloomed. A large blossom with a gentle face looked right back at him. Among all the other flowers, it looked giant, and it seemed to actually listen to him talk. Every evening when he came back from work, he would make dinner and sit next to it. The heart flower would sway cheerfully as he rambled about his day. But the flower wasn't only going to listen. One evening, as the mouse sat next to it, he noticed that it seemed a little worried, and it spoke. "Is it okay for me to be this happy?" It was a little shocking, but the mouse was used to the unordinary at this point. "Of course," he replied, and the flower swayed at his response, a little restless. "But you put me in the garden. I didn't think you wanted me." The mouse was shocked and felt a little embarrassed. He hadn't expected the flower to actually know what he was feeling at the time. Perhaps the flower was actually his heart. So he replied honestly, "I just needed space. I think I was feeling so stuck and lonely." "But what about now?" the flower pushed on, holding its leaves against its face. "I think I feel better talking to you. It's okay for you to be happy, and it's okay for me to feel the love," the mouse replied back. A wind passed over them, and it ruffled the mouse's tail fur. It was getting chillier, but he felt warm for the first time in a while. "What about me?" the flower piped up, still looking anxious. The mouse patted the flower on the head. "Yes, little heart flower, you are worthy of love." And as the flower smiled back, he once again felt the soothing warmth in his chest. The power to figure out his feelings was inside him, after all. And a special thanks to my Raccoon Snacks patrons, Anna Gaylord, Arij, Bree, Derek Moore, Eglay, Jessica, Laura Moon, Megan Stinson, and Paige Sullivan. Thank you very much.